also have with me our reporters there. Kamaljeet Sandhu also joining us. In fact, Basi, go on, please. Over to you first on the images that we see on our screens.
Yeah, basically it was clear from day one that after the election was won by BJP, that Nayab Singh Saini's name will get the final stamp. And today, although there were certain apprehensions and certain leaders rose voice about having a name for being the chief minister, but today, interestingly, who once wanted
Basi, your connection seems patchy. I'm going to try and reconnect your line there. I'm cutting across to Kamaljeet Sandhu, who's also with us. Kamaljeet, Amit Shah spoken extensively. The jubilant atmosphere at that meeting there where they've picked Nayab Singh Saini as the Legislative Party leader. Why don't you... All right, we have Nayab Singh Saini who's speaking. Kamaljeet, stay with us.
चुनाव और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के संगठन को मजबूती देने के लिए चार हमारे पर भारी लगाए। दिन रात उन्होंने इस दिशा के अंदर हम सब का मार्गदर्शन किया कि तीसरी बार हरियाणा में बड़े मैंडेट के साथ हरियाणा के लोगों ने आदरणीय मोदी जी की नीतियों के ऊपर मोहर लगाई है। इसके लिए भी मैं आदरणीय धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी का दिल से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ। आदरणीय हमारे विप्लव देव जी और हमारे सतीश पूनिया जी और हमारे सुरेंद्र नागर जी, उनका बहुत बहुत मैं स्वागत करता हूं। और हमारे बीच में अभी हमारे जो इस विधायक दल की चुनाव प्रक्रिया के नाते हमारे बीच में आए हैं, मध्य प्रदेश के हमारे बहुत ही लोकप्रिय मुख्यमंत्री आदरणीय मोहन यादव जी, उन्होंने जो हम सब का मार्गदर्शन किया है, मैं हरियाणा की जनता से की तरफ से इनका भी बहुत बहुत स्वागत और धन्यवाद करता हूँ। मैं धन्यवाद करता हूँ आदरणीय मनोहर लाल जी का, मैं धन्यवाद करता हूँ आदरणीय राव इंद्रजीत सिंह जी का और आदरणीय कृष्णपाल जी जो हमारे केंद्रीय मंत्री हैं, तमाम हमारे सांसदगण हरियाणा के उन सब का भी दिल से धन्यवाद करता हूँ कि जो दिन रात कड़ी मेहनत करके और हमारी डबल इंजन की सरकार नीतियों को जन जन तक पहुंचाने का काम किया है। और इतना बड़ा विश्वास जो हरियाणा की जनता ने आज तीसरी बार कंटिन्यूटी के अंदर ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी के ऊपर किया है, ये विश्वास ये नरेंद्र मोदी जी की नीतियों का विश्वास है, ये नरेंद्र मोदी जी की ही गारंटी है जिसके ऊपर आज हरियाणा ने विश्वास किया है। और ये प्रण हरियाणा के लोगों ने लिया है कि हम मोदी जी के उस संकल्प को 2047 तक जो विकसित राष्ट्र बनाने का संकल्प आदरणीय मोदी जी ने लिया है, उसको आगे बढ़ाने का हम कार्य करेंगे। आप सबको मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं। पुनः आदरणीय अमित शाह जी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और मोहन यादव जी का यहां पहुंचने पर स्वागत करता हूं। और हम सब मिलकर के मैं विश्वास दिलाता हूं आदरणीय अमित शाह जी को कि हमारी जो ये टीम है, इसमें कुछ लोग और भी हैं जो आजाद इंडिपेंडेंट जीत करके आए थे, उन्होंने भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी को अपना समर्थन वो दिया है। उन सब को साथ लेकर के जो हरियाणा के लोगों की अपेक्षा है, आदरणीय अमित शाह जी, ये पूरी टीम उस अपेक्षा के ऊपर खरा उतरेगी। आदरणीय मोदी जी और आपके सपनों को जो भारत आप बनाना चाह रहे हैं, उस भारत को बनाने में हम कृत संकल्प होते हुए आगे बढ़ने का काम करेंगे। मैं पुनः आप सबका बहुत बहुत स्वागत और धन्यवाद करता हूँ।
All right, big thank you there, Nayab Singh Saini, really showing his gratitude and speaks to the members of the Legislative Assembly while he's now been chosen as the head of the Legislative Party. Let me cut across to Kamaljeet Sandhu for more on that. Kamaljeet, Nayab Singh Saini giving that speech there saying he's very thankful that the party has chosen him. Give us more on how the BJP intends to take the party forward, the government forward under his leadership. What's expected? Their top priorities.
With a stamp of approval from the Legislative Party as well as the top leadership of BJP, Nayab Singh Saini confidently in the driving seat as far as Haryana is concerned. Remember, the formalities will be complete just about tomorrow when the Prime Minister, along with just about 19 Chief Ministers of BJP and the NDA states and just about 8 Deputy Chief Ministers, we do expect dignitaries including Amit Shah, Manohar Lal Khattar, JP Nadda, the likes of other union leaders who are expected to be present around a crowd of 25,000 people. Now, this is a hat-trick which has been achieved by BJP with a confidence of 48 MLAs. And remember, it's also the 3 of the independent MLAs. Now, what is going to be seen is whether Chief Minister Saini is the only one taking oath or there are a couple of other cabinet ministers who would join him. And this is where the caste equation really comes in. And even though Congress was looking at Jat consolidation, it is the non-Jat consolidation which has really helped BJP. And this is where OBC face is Nayab Singh Saini, but the other communities, including some of the Jat leaders, are expected to get a cabinet berth. And this is where things are going to be extremely important as far as Haryana is concerned. Remember, it's going to be a benchmark set for the Delhi elections, which is going to be scheduled just about next year. So here are things. There is also this deep diving problem of the Shambhu border where there are farmers who have been sitting. And remember, as far as Haryana is concerned, there was a pitch regarding Kisan, Pehelwan, as well as the other issues, and this is where they would want to resolve that issue. But clearly, as far as Haryana is concerned, the BJP seems rather very confident now with a full majority coming in, also getting the independent. And what we know is the procedure says that he would be meeting the governor, Bangaru Dattatreya, and he would form to stake a claim to form the government. And thereafter, we also know it's going to be the Prime Minister who's going to be attending that oath-taking ceremony. A big high for BJP. Remember, this is where they're going to be entering, whether it's about Maharashtra or Jharkhand, where elections are taking place. So they're looking at this particular high in Haryana and obviously getting a stamp of approval, especially from the Prime Minister, who just about in September 14th rally said that in a very short span of time, Nayab Singh Saini has been able to not just turn things around. There was a lot of anti-incumbency, especially against Manohar Lal Khattar, a last-minute change of guard and change of face. And the sort of risk which was taken by having a change of face with Nayab Singh Saini now leading from the front, that has paid dividends. And this is where the victory march is not just Saini's, but it's going to be of BJP as well.
Absolutely.
Which is going to be
and they're really hoping, Kamaljeet, for the party to take that momentum all the way to Maharashtra and Jharkhand. Well, we will keep the spotlight on this story. Thanks very much, Kamaljeet, for now. All right, that's the new Chief Minister of Naya Kashmir. Omar Abdullah takes oath as the first Chief Minister of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha administered the oath of office and secretary for Omar and his ministers. Now, 5 ministers took oath along with Omar, 4 from the National Conference, 1 independent supporting the NC government. And the Congress, though, has not been given any berth. In fact, they opted out. They were given 1. We hear they decided not to take it. Surinder K.R. Chaudhary has been appointed as the new Deputy Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, representing the National Conference as a key figure from Jammu. He secured victory in the Naushera Assembly seat, defeating the BJP's Jammu and Kashmir President Ravinder Raina. Members of the India bloc, including Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, Akhilesh Yadav, Supriya Sule, Kanimoy, D. Raja were all present there for this event to see Omar Abdullah and his ministers take oath.
Take oath as the first Chief Minister of the Jammu and Kashmir after the abrogation of Article 370.
I have some strange distinctions. I was the last Chief Minister to serve a full 6-year term. Now I'll be the first Chief Minister of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. The last distinction, as in the one of serving 6 years, I'm quite happy about. Being a Chief Minister of a Union Territory is a different matter altogether. It has its own challenges, but I hope that the status of a Union Territory is a temporary one. We look forward to working in cooperation with Government of India to resolve the people's problems. And the best way to do that would be to start by restoring statehood to Jammu and Kashmir.
ये खुशी का मौका है कि 10 साल के बाद यहाँ पे लोगों की हुकूमत होगी। लोगों की भी बहुत सी उनकी भी उम्मीदें बहुत हैं। अल्लाह करे कि हम उनकी उम्मीदों पर उतर सकें, क्योंकि ड्यूटी जब तक है और गवर्नर के पास लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर की तब ये ताकत है, वो लोगों के आनी चाहिए, वो लोगों की हुकूमत पे आनी चाहिए। मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट जो है बहुत जल्दी स्टेटहुड रिस्टोर करेगी और पूरे जो महकमे हैं, ताकत है, वो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को मिलेगी।
अभी बहुत सी बातें जो है मार्केट में आ रही हैं, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है। कभी कभी थोड़ा बहुत चलता रहता है। पॉलिटिक्स में ये कोई नई बात नहीं है, होता रहता है। लीडर्स वहाँ आज इकट्ठे हो रहे हैं सारे और सॉर्ट आउट हो जाएगा और कोई कन्फ्रंटेशन नहीं है।
ये सरकार बनी। मैं उनको देखिए उनको मुबारकबाद देने के लिए यहाँ आया हूँ। हमारे को बड़ी खुशी हो गई। हमारी अलायंस पार्टनर के नेता ने आज चीफ मिनिस्टर बना। बहुत दिन के बाद डेमोक्रेसी यहाँ इस्टेब्लिश हुई है और इस डेमोक्रेसी को जिंदा रखने के लिए और संविधान के तहत सरकार चलाने के लिए ये एक मौका मिला है। हम जरूर इसको स्टेटहुड दिला के रहेंगे।
और लोगों ने एक स्टेबल सरकार चुनी है और बहुत मुश्किल दौर है जम्मू कश्मीर के लिए। खासकर 2019 के बाद जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों को बड़े जख्म लगे हैं और हम उम्मीद करते हैं जो सरकार बनी है वो सबसे पहले इन जख्मों का मरहम करेगी। जो लोगों की मुश्किलात हैं, जो लोगों को तकलीफ हुई है 2019 5 अगस्त के फैसले से, उसके बारे में सबसे पहला रेजोल्यूशन पास करेगी कि हम उस फैसले को कंडेम करते हैं। जम्मू कश्मीर के लोग उस फैसले को नहीं मानते हैं। उसके साथ जो हमारे बेरोजगारी, ड्रग एडिक्शन, बिजली और बाकी जो मसाइल हैं उनका हल ढूंढेगी।
हाँ जाएंगे, क्यों नहीं जाएंगे, उम्मीद है जाएंगे, क्योंकि चीफ मिनिस्टर तो बहरहाल जम्मू कश्मीर के लिए है और हम उनके लिए नेक तमन्ना ही रखते हैं और हम चाहेंगे कि वो कामयाब हों और हम जाएंगे इंशाल्लाह।
जम्मू के साथ नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस की सरकारों में और कांग्रेस की सरकारों में बहुत भेदभाव हुआ है। अगर 80% कश्मीर में लगता था तो 20% जम्मू खित्ते में लगता था। उस चीज़ का ध्यान रखना चाहिए। कश्मीरी पंडितों का विस्थापन एक बहुत बड़ा इनकी सरकार के दौरान हुआ था। मंदिरों का टूटना अपने आप में अब सरकार ने उसको दोबारा उनको रिहेबिटेट करने की बात की है, तो इनको ध्यान रखना चाहिए। धर्म और जाति के आधार को छोड़ करके अगर सही तरीके से सरकार बनाने का काम करेंगे तो स्वाभाविक बात है कि केंद्र की तरफ से पूरी सपोर्ट रहेगी।
All right, let me cut across to our correspondent Ashraf Vani joining us live from Srinagar. Ashraf, a very interesting day. We saw the Union Territory first Chief Minister taking oath, Omar Abdullah, but it also came with its fair share of controversy, with the Congress saying that they wanted to stay out of the cabinet because statehood is not yet restored. There are some other speculations claiming that they asked for 2 cabinet berths and Omar Abdullah's NC refused, offered just 1, and therefore they decided to stay out. Give us a roundup on what happened. Was it a smooth affair, the oath-taking ceremony, and the Congress's stance on staying outside?
Actually, Nabila, the India bloc has showed its strength and unity here at the oath ceremony itself, and also the agenda of the new government has been already put in place, not only by the Chief Minister Omar Abdullah himself, who said that it is the temporary union territory. He will be soon the Chief Minister of the full-fledged state of Jammu and Kashmir. And also same was repeated by the Farooq Abdullah, the President of National Conference, and even by the Congress President Kharge. And now it is clear that the Congress did not want to be the part of this government because there are scheduled elections in the Jharkhand as well as in the Maharashtra to keep the politics of Jammu and Kashmir apart in the national politics, particularly in these 2 states where elections are to be conducted in the next few weeks. Congress has remained away, but there are already the posts as well as the space for Congress as and when they can come and join the government. That was also stated by the Chief Minister Omar Abdullah himself before taking oath, as well as by the other Congress leaders. That is the one part of this oath ceremony. As far as the formation of government is concerned, there was clearly indication given by Omar Abdullah himself that he is going to take all the sections of Jammu and Kashmir together with the government, in his government. That is why they have given full space to the Jammu region, to the Chenab Valley, which is the part of Jammu and Kashmir on the banks of Chenab, on other side of Chenab, we can say, and also in the Kashmir Valley. He has chosen one minister from the South Kashmir, Sakina Yatu, from the North Kashmir, Javed Dar, and also himself as a chief minister from the Central Kashmir. So clear indications given by the government, and the new state government has a scheduled meeting with all cabinet secretaries at 3 p.m. today.
Yeah.
That means how seriously the Omar Abdullah is taking the state affairs from today now.
All right, we're going to track that story. Thanks very much, Ashraf, for joining us. But a quick look into what really happened earlier today. Hours before Omar's oath-taking ceremony, political tensions rose in the valley, sparking rumors of a possible Congress National Conference split in Jammu and Kashmir. Omar Abdullah stated, though, that he's keeping the doors open for the Congress to join his cabinet if and when. Congress MLAs decided not to attend the ceremony. However, the Congress's top brass were all present. As per sources, this decision follows the National Conference rejection of Congress's demand for 2 ministerial berths, while offered only one to them, which the Congress decided to opt out of. The term set by the NC has prompted Congress now to rethink its stance. It appears clearly the local leadership not very happy. The Grand Old Party is now considering providing outside support to Omar's government, as they've decided not to be part of the cabinet. All right, on that note, we're slipping into a short commercial break. Coming up on the other side, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar names and shames Pakistan at the SCO summit. Details coming up on the other side.
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra comes with Google Gemini.
Rangila Day with Motorola's incredible range of smartphones.
Hello, Moto. Motorola Razr 50 Ultra comes with Google Gemini.
Hi, I am AI anchor Sana, bringing the top headlines for you, presented by Motorola. No Congress MLA will take oath in Abdullah cabinet today, Congress to support the government from outside. 52 rioters arrested in Bahraich violence, mobile and broadband internet services remain closed. Relief for engineer Rashid in terror funding case, court extends interim bail till 28 October.
This is the south suburban of Beirut, and India Today is at ground zero. Now, if I could take you through pictures, this entire apartment, there was a targeted attack, the strike, and if you see, the entire structure was literally has turned into rubble. More and more there's a fear, particularly the south suburban has become a target area for the Israeli Air Force while they're advancing from the south to the northern part. Here the air strike continues. In Beirut suburban, this is Ashutosh Mishra for India Today.
Grounded in journalism, on the ground reporting, only on India Today TV.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
We have some disturbing news coming in from Andhra Pradesh. Vandalism reported at the Anjaneya Swami temple in Chittoor district. In shocking incident, unidentified miscreants have demolished the Anjaneya Swami temple in Malkalachevaru, Chittoor district, destroying the temple's foundation and the gates. This act of vandalism has sparked widespread outrage and condemnation from local leaders and residents. The temple dedicated to Lord Hanuman was targeted by unknown individuals, resulting in significant damage to the temple structure. Leaders from the RSS, the BJP, VHP have all filed a police complaint. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu has directed authorities to apprehend those culprits and ensure that they face severe punishment. Police are currently investigating this matter. The police working to identify those perpetrators and determine the motive behind this attack. Let me cut across to our correspondent Apurva joining us on the phone line. Apurva, please take it away. Give us details on where this has happened, how this happened, any word on the suspects.
Well, Nabila, we are getting to learn that this incident has taken place. Where not only was the temple vandalized there, but we're also getting to know that the building, in fact, the temple premises that had been vandalized there at Chittoor district, the Anjaneya Swami temple. What we are getting to know is that there were unidentified miscreants who had attacked and demolished the Anjaneya Swami temple premises as well, destroying the temple's foundation and gates. The act of, not only that, we are also getting to learn that the RSS and BJP and the Vishwa Hindu Parishad have filed a police complaint as well, demanding strong action against the miscreants who had vandalized the temple premises. What the state government has done is that the state government, the Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu, has also directed authorities to apprehend the culprits to ensure that they face severe punishment. So there is an investigation that has been ongoing after the vandalism has taken place. This even as a police complaint has been filed with investigation happening on ground.
Thanks very much, Apurva, for joining us. Now, amid the escalating India-Canada diplomatic row, Canadian MP Jagmeet Singh has made some strong remarks as he expresses deep concerns for the Sikh community in Canada, urging Canadian government to sanction Indian diplomats. Now, while he was trying to make that point, we saw some of the journalists there egging him, mocking him at the press conference. Canadian journalists told him to be loud and clear. And while he stressed on how Canada at this point should impose sanctions on Indian diplomats, those journalists said that's not how it works, to which Jagmeet walked out of that press conference eventually after making that point, refusing to indulge with the Canadian journalists any further. Jagmeet alleges that Indian diplomats are hiring criminal elements to shoot at Canadians and that Canadian Sikhs are threatened by Indian diplomats. Amid soaring tensions, the United States has now backed Canada and urged India to cooperate with Canada in this probe.
Sanctions that you want to put forward, how do you balance that against Canada's economic interests and suggesting severe sanctions when that would have potentially devastating effects in Canada's economy?
I thank you for the opportunity to clarify. I mentioned very severe sanctions on Indian diplomats.
Policy.
So given the fact, let's just take a moment. We got the RCMP that said that Indian diplomats were hiring criminal elements to shoot at Canadians. I can't see why we would do anything other than put in place severe sanctions on those diplomats, on Indian diplomats. The Modi government has to be held to account, and we all need to be unified as Canadian leaders. All of us have to be united in denouncing Modi and making sure we protect Canadians and put their safety first and foremost. Thank you so much.
Saying whether or not you have personal preference. What do you make of India naming you leaving open that assumption?
We're going to let her... He's gone.
He's gone. Also, that's still not how it works.
Yeah.
We can't just go online.
We need to take an approach where we're all on the same side, that we're all denouncing this serious series of allegations, and that we're standing united to do everything possible to protect Canadians. That's why my team will be calling for an emergency meeting of the Public Safety Committee to look at other steps we can take to keep Canadians safe. We will also urge Canada to ban the RSS, which is a right-wing extremist militant group from India that has branches in other countries, including in Canada, that promotes violence and division. We'll also urge Canada to impose severe and strict sanctions on Indian diplomats. We need to take every step possible to keep Canadians safe. The RCMP has exposed a very serious threat, and now let's take that threat seriously and act accordingly.
All right, let me cut across to Milind, our correspondent, joining us live for more on that. Milind, Jagmeet, while he makes that comment, was pushed by journalists to speak a little louder and be more clear on what he wants. And he stresses that Indian diplomats need to be sanctioned for what has happened. They need to cooperate with the law. And it doesn't seem like, from what he said, that Canada, by and large, at least those journalists in the country there, are in favor of